Hello, my name is AJ Pandya, Senior Product Line Manager for the Nokia Network Services platform. And today I want to show you the capabilities of subscriber management and assurance of the network services platform in a short demo to you. So what you see over here is the subscriber management application that comes under the assurance umbrella of the network services platform. It's an operator tool designed for two main workflows. One workflow is for the macro view of the network, and one is for a more targeted view of the network where you are looking for individual subscribers. What are they up to? What kind of services they are getting? What's the latency that they are observing? So this is a great workflow, especially when you want to look at your BNG network at a high level. So these are all the nodes. These are all the BNGs or Wi-Fi gateways that are showing up on your screen, and these are all the BNGs that are there in your network today. And what we are seeing is we have ways to prioritize or sort how you want to see them. So for example, right now we have a bunch of routers that are resyncing, and we are sorting on the number of active subscribers. So for example, this first node that we see over there has got the highest number of subscribers. Then you can also go and see some more details on that node. You can just flip that tile around and you will see more KPIs on that node. For example, what's the current CPU usage, what's the memory usage, what is the DHCP V4 and V6 pool count that this node is observing. You can also go and change your sorting on other KPIs. For example, you want to see that subscriber count typically is, let's say, 5 or 10,000 on your network element. So it's never close to the actual maximum that the node supports. Instead, it's the DHCP pools that you're always running out of. So in that case, you can say I want to sort on my DHCP pool usage, and then all these tiles will be sorted according to the DHCP pool usage. So let's say I want to go and look at more details on this particular node. So what I do is I hover around on the left side and I click on the node, and it gives me more further KPIs for that node. How many active subscribers are there? What's the subscriber percentage? How many GRE tunnels are open on this particular node? How many L2TP tunnels are open on this node? If this node has got specific alarms, you see the alarms listed out at the bottom of the tile here, as you see. But you can also go and see a list of those alarms in the alarm view, which is on the side here, and this will show you alarms for that particular node. We also have a KPI plotter, so you can pick the KPI that you want to monitor and start plotting it. For example, you want to plot the number of active subscribers, or let's say I want to plot CPU usage percentage, for example. So I can pick that and say I want to plot this. So it will make a little graph, and it will plot what was the average CPU usage. You can drag and drop across time. You can zoom in, zoom out. When you go back up, so here at this level also within the node, you can look at the individual cards which are sitting on that node. So when I click on it, I see there are two current cards, daughter card 1 and daughter card 2. Daughter card 1 is the one that is actually hosting the subscribers. The other card does not host subscribers. And then you have KPI plotting for the individual cards as well. You can go back up to the node itself, and then this time you can click on the second icon here, which shows you the number of DHCP servers. And the DHCP servers, there are 4 DHCP servers running, and the DHCP servers, you can actually sort them by the pool usage. For example, that's a main pain point that the DHCP pools are getting exhausted. In this particular case, we are at 38% pool usage on our first DHCP server. As soon as this goes and crosses a certain threshold, that little pointer that you see is going to go into the yellow zone, then the orange zone, and the red zone. You can think of a plan. You can offload some of the DHCP releases to a second DHCP server. So the option is that you get a very clear visibility as to what is being currently used and what is it that you can take as an action. So these are your DHCP pools. So let's go back to the node level. So that's where we started off with. So these, you see all your network elements. At one point at any given time, you see 25 node elements, and so there's another view as well I have. So let's say that I switch over. This is a case in which I have a lot of nodes which have shown a lot of alarms on them. So I see a lot of red in there. So when this is projected onto a screen, what is easy for the NOC or for the operator is that, oh, look at that, I've got a node that is flashing red or node that is continuously resyncing. It's very easy for the operator to see that. Then, so that's one workflow. Let's say that the operator gets a ticket that a certain area is having internet issues or connectivity issues. He can quickly go to the dashboard and see, oh, look at all my nodes here. There is one particular node that is showing significant alarms, number of alarms. Maybe that is the one that is the culprit node. A very macro level view of your entire network that can easily help you pinpoint what your culprit node is. Now let's look at a second workflow. Okay, so I'm going to go back here. If I take a look at my second workflow, so now in this particular case, what I want to do is I have a particular subscriber that I want to go after. So I have been getting a calls from Mr. Trace Sub. Let's call him Mr. Trace Sub subscriber. That he is getting very slow internet experience, for example. So what you can do is you can look for the subscriber himself. So you have a drop down list here where you can see all your subscribers. Now this is a paginated list, so even if you have millions of subscribers that are hosted by the SAM, you will get this as a paginated list. You can just type the name of the subscriber that you want to see. So let's say I want to look for Mr. Trace Sub. Where is Mr. Trace Sub? And there's Mr. Trace Sub. I pick him. Alright, so this is the Trace Sub subscriber. We see that, okay, Mr. Trace Sub subscriber has been assigned the subscriber, a given subscriber profile. So we know that what is the quality of experience that he should be expecting. And then you see, okay, obviously there are no alarms open against this particular subscriber. You can also look at this subscriber statistics to show what are the things that he is up to. For example, these are all the different stats that we collect for a subscriber. This is continuously growing release over release. We collect more and more stats, and you can pick the stat, you can plot them, you can zoom in on them, see what when the subscriber was saying that my internet connection was slow, was there actually a lot of traffic going through, or was there low traffic going through? Then what you can also do is you can check out this subscriber's individual devices. So you click here, and you will see the subscriber. And this is, he has one device. So this is his home set-top box, or let's say his home cable modem that is showing up over here. You will see his SLA profile as well as a subscriber profile that has been assigned to it. If you have DPI or application assurance enabled, you will also see his application assurance profile. So very easy to identify what this subscriber is up to. You get his full details here. So what are his, what kind of host it is? Is it a DHCP host? Is it a PPPoE host? Are there any cost overrides that has been applied? Is he doing any bandwidth boost? All the details you can see of that subscriber very clearly in this little bottom area. You can see his individual lease information. For example, how long has he been up? Whether did he go down at all? All those kinds of information. If he has an IPOE session, then you can see his IPOE session details as well. If you want to run a quick test against this subscriber, so you can go here and go on the left hand side. So we support two tests today. One is a ping test, which means it just ping, we make the router or the BNG ping the subscriber and see what kind of response we get. And one is a trace route test, which means we see what is the route that the subscriber is taking to reach the BNG network, to see where his DSLAM is, where his access aggregation is. So let's run a ping test quickly. Okay, so I'm going to click on the ping icon here. And what I want to do is, I'm just calling it a ping test. It uses the assurance capabilities of the network services platform. And I'm going to say that I want to just do a quick ping to the subscriber. So I'm going to go and say run. So what it's going to do is it will make the BNG send a number of small packets to the subscriber host. The subscriber host will respond back yes or no, or maybe the host is not connected, you won't get any response back. But in this particular case, yes, the subscriber is connected. As we see on the little ball and stick figure, everything is green. There's a little legend here as well that shows what are the different colors. So here green means successful, red means failed, and zero means, like black means unknown. Okay, so here we see that was not an issue at all. We see the subscriber is reachable. The test was successful. We sent 5 packets, all 5 packets were averaged out, and we said that this subscriber is getting a latency of 1.6 milliseconds with hardly any jitter. So I don't see any issue that this subscriber should be seeing. Now, so this is just a starting point. Now, I don't want to go and question the subscriber when he is saying that his internet connection is slow, but it's very easy to quickly determine if there was actually a one-off thing or whether it was something that happens on a regular basis. You can run this test. You can even schedule the test. You can do a rapid test, okay, and run it. So it will continuously do it, and you can put this subscriber in what we call special study. So you'll be able to clearly identify whether this subscriber is having issues regularly or is it something that was one-off. So the general idea, it's an operator-friendly tool. What we want to stress and highlight over here is we want the operator to be able to clearly do his job quickly and efficiently, so that you can then offer services and better customer satisfaction to your subscribers more efficiently. Something very easy to identify where your hotspots are, where the issues are, where you need to increase capacity, where your utilization is way too low, or where your utilization is way too high. All those things you can clearly identify in one screen, one pane of glass. And then we have cross-launch capabilities from here to a fault management application, from here to a service supervision application where you see your IES that you have offered to your subscriber, anything like that. So that was the subscriber management application that comes as part of the network services platform. The idea is for the operator to do his job very quickly and efficiently and be able to pinpoint problems, pinpoint issues, identify where capacity needs to grow, give advice to the network planning people, to do troubleshooting of subscribers, all in a single pane of glass. So that is the subscriber management application with assurance capabilities. For any other information, for any further information, please visit the Nokia website for the network services platform. Thank you very much.